All right. Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. We are going to focus on the Pilates repertoire. That's the word I'm looking for. So today we're going to add something special. We're going to add the magic circle, but we're going to do the kind of more traditional Pilates exercises. I'm switching up the sequencing a little bit because I think I've shared before, I don't love the way Joseph Pilates started the entire Pilates mat sequence with the hundreds. I feel like it was really not a great idea for a majority of the population. So today we're going to mix it up, and every opportunity we have to use the magic circle, we're going to go ahead and use it. So get ready to kind of settle into the roots of Pilates, and here we go. All right, come on over to your mat. Start lying back on your back. And one of my favorite ways to pay attention to my body is literally by touching my body. So first thing I'm going to do is put my hands on my abdomen. As I put my hands on my abdomen, I'm going to actually press down into my abdominal cavity, especially in my lower abdomen below my navel center. So I inhale, feel the fullness and the grounding of the inhalation, the expansion. And then exhale, even a deeper grounding as I actually physically press my hands against my abdomen and feel my bones settle into the mat. Inhale, breathing full. And exhale, like an hourglass that's just been turned over. Allow all the weight of your body to settle back to the back end of your mat. One more breath here. And exhale. Good. Now, not only press your hands into your abdominal cavity, but take another inhale. Exhale, press more firmly in and then pull up. So it's like you're sliding your hands up along your entire abdominal cavity, moving towards your rib cage, but you're not tipping your pelvis. So it's just the muscles, or like as if you were going to pull your pants up higher, right? That kind of a feeling. Yes, inhale, release that. Exhale, close the pelvic floor, pull up to the pelvic floor muscles and feel that pulling up externally and internally with those muscles pulling towards the heart center. Good. Now release your hands. Place your hands at your sacrum underneath your buttocks. Inhaling here. As you exhale, close the pelvic floor. Feel the abdominals draw in and up, inner and outer, right? So we've got that kind of pressing of the hands that we were doing a moment ago and the pulling up. You're doing that now on your own, feeling the weight of your sacrum get heavy into your hands. Inhale, breathing wide. So we're really just grounding our body right now. And exhale. Feel the anchoring, the closing of the pelvic floor, the pulling up of the perineum. And then keep that contraction active. Inhale here. As you exhale, curl the pubic bone towards your head. Roll back to neutral. Arch your pubic bone to your feet. Still paying attention to the hourglass that's just been turned over. And we're just pouring the sand that lives in that lower chamber of our body that's kind of from the waistline and below. And you're just kind of tipping the sand down to your tail, back through neutral, curling it to your head, back to neutral, arch, back to neutral, and curl, and then come back to neutral. Can you keep that exhale active and pulling up the pelvic floor and deep abdominals as if you still had your hands scooping up? So every exhale comes with that deep abdominal engagement and rise. Okay, now we're going to inhale and exhale, pour the sand of the pelvis over to the right, come back to center, sand of the pelvis over to the left, come back to center. Inhale, exhale. Close the pelvic floor, feel the weight shift over to the right, back to neutral, over to the left, back to neutral. One more time each side, over to the right, back to neutral, and exhale over to the left. and back to neutral. Perfect. From here, we're actually going to squeeze our legs together. Still in our warm-up phase. As you exhale, tip your legs over to the right. So all my weight is over on my right hand. My left butt cheek has left my left hand, and I'm feeling the weight of my pelvis and knees tip to the right. I'm going to inhale here. My feet are staying together. As I exhale, I roll my pelvis back onto my hands so both sides of my pelvis are evenly weighted. And then I tip my pelvis over to the left. Both knees are stacked on top of each other, swaying to the left. Inhale, exhale, roll the pelvis across my hand, and then come back over to the right. So I'm making kind of a bigger tilt side to side. Exhale, and inhale as I tip over to the left. So literally my right butt cheek has left my hand. All my weight is on my left side. Exhale, bringing it back to center. Perfect. We're going to let that go. And then place your hands, one last little warm up. You're going to place your hands at the front of your thighs. You're going to push the thighs just footward, right? You're not tucking your tail. You're not arching your tail. You're just pushing your thighs with your hands away, right where your hand or your thigh meets your pelvis. Press it away, create the space of the abdomen, really lengthening through the lower, middle, and upper spine, and release. Isn't that amazing? It feels so good. Inhale, exhale, and press again. And as you're lengthening through the legs and the pelvis, close the pelvic floor and pull up the pelvic floor muscles towards the heart. So feel that opposition, setting a nice tone for that abdominal workout we're about to do. One more breath. Inhale, exhale, reaching the legs long or the thighs long away from the body, even with a bent knee position. Feeling the tractioning of the thighs as you feel the counter tractioning of your core rising up along the front of the spinal column. Big breath in, exhale, and release. Whew. Okay, now we're warm and we're ready to go. So we're going to start with a roll back. You're going to grab your magic circle, sit up nice and tall, squeeze the thighs together, inhale. As you exhale, you're going to curl the pelvis under and roll back. Now, if you're not rolling this morning, you're going to hinge back in neutral. Okay, so inhale, exhale, lift up to the pelvic floor, curl the pelvic bowl under and roll back. Since this is still kind of the first one of the morning, you're going to come back and then curl right back up again. 7 more like that. Inhale, exhale, curling back. Inhale here, exhale, lifting pelvic floor. Inhale, exhale, roll back. Good. That was 3. We've got 6 more to go. Draw up to the pelvic floor and deep abdominals and curling back up. Can you track the pelvic floor and deep abdominals the whole time? Remember that feeling of pulling the abs in and pulling, scooping up. You want to feel that here and curl. Good. 2 more. Curl back. Maybe you come a little lower. Curl all the way back up. Last one. Only come as far down as you are confident that you can come all the way back up. Perfect. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and lie back. Okay. So next, we're going to put our hands back under our sacrum. We're going to go right into the leg circle. So straighten your left leg. Although if your low back is bothering you, you're going to anchor your left knee. Straighten your left leg and bring your right leg to tabletop. Activate pelvic floor and deep abdominals, closing and lifting the perineum, feeling that deep rise of the core inside your body. Extend your right leg to the ceiling. We're going to take our right leg over to the left side of the room, not letting the weight shift in our pelvis like we did before. So before we were really tipping and leaning. This time we're not. We're staying very anchored. Here we go. Across with the right leg to the left side of the room, circle down, out, around and up. So there's no weight shifting in your hands. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the pelvic bowl really stable. 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Other direction, open, circle down, across, and up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You got it. 5. How stable is that pelvic bowl? 6. If there was a bowl of water on your pelvis, would it move around? Last one. 8. It wouldn't, because you're so strong, you're not going to let that happen. Changing legs. Keep that pelvis anchored. I really feel my left hamstring tighter than my right, so it's going to make these circles different than what I felt on the right side. Lengthening through the right leg if that's the way you're going, or anchor the sole of the right foot. Here we go. We're going to cross our left leg across the body over to the right side of the room. Pelvic floor, perineum lifting up as you circle around and up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Much tighter on this side. 5, but I'm able to stay stable. 6, so I'm okay with this. 7, because I trust that over time I'm going to become more flexible. Now left side, over to the left, circle down, out, across, and up. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 2 more, 7, and 8. Excellent. And bring that all the way down. Go ahead and hug your knees to your chest. Fold your eyes to your knees and bring your knees to your eye sockets. Big breath in here and exhale. Come all the way down. Perfect. So from here, we're going to take it into single leg stretch. So pause for a moment. Inhale. As you exhale, nod your head and curl up. Bring right and left leg to tabletop. We're going to take the legs, pulling in the right knee as you reach both hands long, extending that left leg, and change. Lift up through the pelvic floor, change. Good. Change. That's it. Change. And 4 more each side. 3 more each side. We're about to do a variation in a moment. 2 more each side. And last one, last side. Lie back, grab your ring. Arms are reaching for the sky, legs are in tabletop. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to nod your head and curl up, just like we started. Now we're going to reach the left leg long. Right knee is drawn into the chest. I'm going to bypass my knee as I pull my knee in and reach the ring across the room. 1, 2, feel your balance working. 3, so it's kind of an up and over. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 more. 8. Stay connected. 7, 6, and 5. Zip up to the pelvic floor and core. 4, 3, woo, and 2, and 1. Excellent. And lie all the way down. Okay, I think we're ready for the hundreds. You're going to take a moment here. Reach the arms overhead, reach the legs really long, activating and lengthening the inner body and the outer body. Remember when we were drawing the hands up, it gave that sensation of not only the superficial tissue, but the deep tissue lifting, 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 lifting internally. So keep that in mind when we're doing the hundreds. We're going to do the hundreds with a magic circle. The magic circle is going to go between our feet. So you're going to grab the magic circle either between your feet or your ankles. Your knees are going to start in a bent position. We're going to inhale, go down to 50, and then we'll pause, and then we'll come back and realign ourselves. Arms are going to be straight up to the sky, and then we'll do another set of 50. Forgot the rest of that sentence. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, you're going to go right into a neutral spine, so we're not flattening the back. Make sure that you have that little blueberry there. Nod your head, curl up, and reach that ring. So still with that blueberry. Here we go. So the legs are squeezing in. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend, lie back. Grab the ring out from between your legs. Inhale. Exhale, next set of 5. So here we go. Legs back up to tabletop. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, draw shoulders and shoulder blades down. As you're curling up and reaching for your hundreds, you're still in neutral here. Now your legs are squeezing together. It's the arms. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulsing the arms into the ring. 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. Dip this hard on your low back. Keep those legs up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. 2, 4, 5. Last one. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, come back down. Oh my gosh. Yes. Joseph Pilates knew what he was talking about because that exercise is a killer every time. Okay, we're going to do our roll ups, but I like starting my roll up on a roll back because I feel like I can articulate my spine so much better. So arms are reaching forward. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll back. Have the ring near you because we're going to use it in our roll up here. You ready? Grab your magic circle. Reach the arm up overhead. So inhaling here, really stretching, elongating as if somebody had your wrists in their hands and they were stretching you. Reach your arms up, nod your head, and curl. So how did you do? Were you able to roll up? Inhaling at the top, exhale, and roll back. If it is difficult for you to come on up, remember you can always prop yourself onto an elbow. Inhale, exhale, reach, nod your head, and curl. Hollow scoop, reach, reach, reach. So we're rounding the spine. We're going to sit up really tall. This time we're going to reach our hands all the way over. So we're in a rounded shape and we're going to roll back. Zipping up through the pelvic floor and core. Excellent. Inhale, reach. Remember, someone's holding your wrist, so you're getting a lovely stretch. Exhale. Nod your head, curl, hollow scoop, rounding your spine. Reach your head over your pelvis. Reach for your toes. Sit up really nice and tall. Inhaling at the top. Exhale, reaching forward over your mat and curl back. We've got 5 more to go. Inhale, reach. Really let that person stretch your wrists away from you and reach your arms up. Nod your head, curl, scoop, rounding your spine. Forehead goes to your knees and beyond. Inhale, sitting up really nice and tall. Exhale, reaching forward. Can you imagine going up and over a beach ball as you're rounding over your legs? Hollow scoop, curl. And as you're laying your bones down, can you feel and track that pelvic floor like a train sliding along your spinal column? So you've got support in the front and control. Inhale, reach, 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 reach those wrists. Exhale, just 4 more. Curl up. Reaching over, stretch over. Come on up, inhale. Exhale, here's our beach ball. Go up and over the beach ball, but relax your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, lifting through the pelvic floor and core and roll back. Just 3 more here. Inhale, stretch, open up through the armpits. Feel your side bodies long. Hold on to that length. Track the pelvic floor and deep core muscles. Engaging to help curl you up. That's it. Inhale, sitting up tall. I kind of need to scooch forward because I always end up kind of rolling back. Reach those arms over, beach ball, hollow scoop, rounding. Control, control, control as you roll down. Inhale, exhale, curling and rounding. Feeling your shape shifting of your spinal column in this curled shape. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, reaching up and over. I know sometimes with these exercises, at first people say, God, you guys don't do very many exercises in Pilates. And then you start doing 8 of these at this pace and you're like, well, why is it taking so long? Because we're being mindful, because we're being careful, full of care in our practice, lifting through the pelvic floor, lengthening through the side bodies. So I really encourage you not to hustle through, but rather take your time and really stretch the deep, deep, deep muscles, strengthening the deep, deep, deep muscles, not just working the superficial muscles. Last one, best one here. Inhale, exhale. So nice big beach ball. You're going up and over, letting your body just round, melt the shoulders, feel the deep spine stretch, and feel the deep abdominals in the front become stronger and stronger and stronger as you articulate one vertebra at a time. Shoulders are down. Beautifully done. Move your ring out of the way. Here we go. Bring your knees into your chest. We're going to go for double leg stretch. So inhale to prepare. As you exhale, I'm going to have you hug your knees into your body. And here you are flat back, but you're not trying to lift your tail. Okay, so your tail does stay down, but you're reaching your fingertips past your ankles, pulling your knees in. On your inhale, you're going to reach arms and legs away. Exhale, hollow scoop and curl more deeply. Staying flat back the whole time, especially when those legs and arms are reaching away. Exhale, curl 2. Good. 6 more like this. Inhale, exhale. Remember the deep abdominals and how they're hollowing and scooping. And 3, 4. I encourage you to stay up. So arms come to ears, challenging the upper body curl. 5, just 3 more. Wrap your hands around your feet if possible. 6, because your spine is so flexible. 7, and last one. 8, amazing, and lie back. Fantastic. We're going to flip over, lie on our stomach. I'm going to do a little upper body opening here. So take a moment to inhale. This again is not something that Joseph Pilates had interspersed. He did a lot of his back extension towards the end of the practice, and I would like to keep it kind of balanced, right? So 5 exercises or so going in a forward direction, and then 1 or 2 exercises going in a back direction. So you're going to roll the shoulders back, press into your palms, and up you float. So you're not trying to come high per se. You're thinking about reaching your chest long, reaching your toes long, melting the shoulders down, lifting through the core, and then carefully coming down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, draw shoulders and shoulder blades down, lifting deep pelvic floor and core muscles as you open and coming back down. Inhaling at the bottom. Exhale, shoulders coming back, coming up and down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Active through the pelvic floor and core. Feel the kittens pulling in as you come up and coming all the way back down. Perfect. Make your way up and sit back down. Come into child's pose for just a moment. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your child's pose to the right as you exhale. Inhale as you transition over to the left side, and exhale as you melt your child's pose down. Nicely done. Okay, so from here, we're going to go ahead and round the spine to spine stretch. So your feet are in this kind of vertical position. In other words, the toes are pulled towards your face, toes to the ceiling, arms in front. Adding magic circle just makes it so much better. So inhaling here, you're squeezing the ring. As you exhale, I want you to nod your head and around your upper spine, middle spine, and then come to your sits bones, to the back of your sits bones, but don't teeter backwards, and you're not trying to fall forwards. You're actually trying to make a nice, strong C curve with your spine here. As you squeeze the ring and then sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, nod your head, curl and reach 2, squeeze the ring. And inhale, exhale, zip up to the pelvic floor and core. There's that beach ball. Exhale, go up and over the beach ball, curl 3 and bring it up. Inhale, Exhale, squeeze, lifting up and over, pelvic floor engaging, and squeeze, and sit up nice and tall. We're gonna do 4 more, but this time we're putting the ring down between our legs. Inhale, stretching up nice and tall. Exhale, nod your head, push down into the ring. Same action, but really feeling the front of your body curling. So you still have that beach ball, you're pressing down, feel those deep abs activate. Inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, nodding the head, rounding the spine, up and over, and press down and up. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, nod your head, curl, and press. 3, beautifully done. Up, last one, inhale. Exhale, and curl. Excellent, and come all the way up. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of rocker. So you're going to hold on to your ankles, just gonna move right into this wonderful exercise. Knees are drawn into the chest, curl the tail under, relaxing your low back. So it's really easy to round through the chest. It's harder to round through the low back. Here we go. We're gonna curl back, then come on up. Have a balanced position right behind your sits bones. Shoulders are down, and curl, and up. 2, and curl, and up. 3. So you're trying to not kick your legs, right? Inhale, exhale, curl, and come on up. 4, exhale, 5, 6, just 3 more, 7, actually, I lied, 2 more. Let's do 1 more for good measure. Good, and then keep your feet here and roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Perfect. Grab your magic circle again, reach the legs up, reach the arms up, lower your head down for a moment, and just reconnect to your body. Even with your legs in the air, you are welcome to bend your knees. Nothing says you can't do that. You can even open the legs up and just kind of hang out here for a second, letting the weight of your body shift side to side. Feels kind of nice. Doing something a little bit different. Usually we hug our knees to our chest. Here you've got the ring. The ring is helping you stabilize your shoulders and your rib cage, and you're letting your pelvis rock from side to side. What an awesome feeling. Okay, so now we're going to go into our scissor kicks. You ready? So we're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, we're going to stay in neutral. So bring your legs to tabletop. Notice I had to shift from just kind of this knee into chest position to tabletop. Neutral pelvis. Nod my head, curl up as if I'm going to reach the ring past my shins, but then I'm going to reach my shins up to meet my circle. I'm going to keep my right leg where it is as my left leg is long, and I'm squeezing the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got it, 6, 7, and 8. Another set of 8, really long with your legs. 1, 2, 3, stay curled up. 4, really long lines. 5, how about that pelvic floor, deep abdominal connection. 6, 7, you got it, and 8, bend your knees, lie back, rest a moment. Does hugging your knees into your chest seem like the favorite option? Do that. What does feel good for you mean right now? 1 more breath here. Okay, we're going to go on. Grab your ring again. Another set of scissor kicks, but this time we're doing crisscross. So just like we were doing the 1 knee into chest and we were taking the magic circle over, it's the same idea, just straight legs. So pause for a sec. Make sure you're aligned in your neutral position in tabletop. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Nod your head and curl up. Extend your legs. So this time I'm going to kick my right leg to me, left leg goes away, and I'm going to twist around to my right. So I'm reaching the ring past my right thigh. I'm crissed and crossed, and then I go to the other side. 3, 4, 5, 6. The ring reminds you to stay long. 7, 8. 1 more set of 8. 8, 7, 6. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Lie back down. Let's flip over, lie on our stomachs once again. So you're going to come all the way down onto your stomach. I'm going to have you take your hands out wide. So we just did the earlier option where our palms were directly under our shoulders. Now I'm going to take my hands out wide, and I don't know if you can see, but my fingers are kind of up on the tips of my fingers. My forehead is down. Pubic bone anchors down into the mat. Recently, within the past couple months, I've been introduced to this kind of aggressive cobra, right? So if you can kind of imagine a flared cobra as you press up, open. Feel how it's different in the shoulders and in the core. Lifting pelvic floor and deep abdominals, even in this position, and coming down. Widen your elbows, sink your chest. Inhale. And exhale, pressing into the fingertips. As you come up, you kind of drag your head up so your head is the last to rise while your pelvic floor is the first to engage. Inhale, exhale, coming down. 2 more, inhale, exhale, pressing up and down. Last one, strong pelvic floor and core connection. Up and down. Excellent. We're going to press up and sit back. Sitting back, nice, long, long spine. One more breath here. Okay, we're going to come on up, facing each other. Hello. And we're going to open our legs. We're going to go for corkscrew. No, excuse me, saw. So saw is this idea that your arms are open wide. Your pinky finger on your left side is going to cut across your body thanks to your lovely obliques. And you're going to touch your pinky finger on the right side. The meantime, the back arm seems like it's just kind of stuck back there, but it actually, if you're looking at me from a diagonal doing this exercise, I'm really reaching back. So as much as I'm reaching forward, I'm also reaching back, which creates that twist and that spread, right? It's really a fantastic exercise. Now, if you have osteoporosis, osteopenia, or disc issues, please stay very mild. My recommendation is to not forward bend and crush in that forward direction or curl in that forward direction, but rather just squeeze the ring and twist. Squeeze the ring and twist. So it's a exhale, inhale, exhale, squeeze, twist, and inhale to return. Okay, so that is a spinal variation option. Okay, otherwise, if you're just joining me for full saw, you're opening out into this letter T position, toes are to the ceiling, legs are about as wide as your mat. I'm going to spiral to my right, taking my left hand over to my right pinky toe, taking my right hand, internally rotating it and really pulling it backwards. Here I go. Keep your left butt cheek down, lift up to the pelvic floor and sit up nice and tall. Twisting around to my left, diving right pinky finger to left pinky toe. Back arm is internally rotated, reaching backwards. Bringing out your pelvis like it's a towel and come back up and twist. Exhale, nod your head. Curl, reach, wring out your rib cage as if it were a wet towel, getting all that water out, all those toxins. Inhaling up. Exhale, twist. Reach all the way forward. Perfect. Sit up nice and tall. Twist and lift up. Pelvic floor. Reach another beach ball over to the right thigh, going up and over, reach back with that right palm and twist and reach. Excellent. We're going to do 4 more each side. Twist, inhale, exhale, lifting up and over, reach. This is that shape-shifting exercise. So often clients come in and say they want to fit into their dress or their bikini, or they're going to their reunion or whatever, and they want to feel tight around their waist. This is that exercise. Lifting pelvic floor deep down, really pull the arms apart and come back up. Although there's no such thing as spot toning, sorry. Exhale, nod your head, curl, reach. Once you tone one thing, you're toning everything. And back up, 2 more each side. Inhale, exhale, lifting up and over, curling, reach. Back arm goes backwards, front arm goes forwards. Really pull them apart. Come back up. Exhale, spiral. Lifting pelvic floor and core as you go up and over. Pull those arms apart and bring it back up. One more time each side. Spiral, nod your head, curl, and reach. Stretch, lifting pelvic floor and core. Excellent. Back up. Last time. Spiral and nod your head, curl. Reach, stretch. Excellent. And come all the way up and let that go. Amazing. Okay. We're going to flip over and lie on our stomach. That was really fabulous. You don't need your ring at the moment, but you can have it handy. Okay, we're going to incorporate a little bit of upper body stability as we lengthen through our legs in this exercise. So the way it's traditionally taught, the fists face each other and the elbows are on the mat. Okay, so that is the way it is traditionally taught. So if you want to do that, you're welcome to do this position. The other option is your arms are parallel and you don't have them come into prayer. The arms are parallel and they stay apart as if you had a yoga block between your forearms. You're going to choose the one that feels the best for you. I'm going to try internal today doing the fist. I very rarely do that because it feels not very stable in my body, which actually is great because then I have to work more on my stabilizers. So I'm pushing down into the mat. I can really feel it in my tricep, pushing my pubic bone down into the floor. Okay, so I'm going to bend my right knee and flex my foot, point the toe, bend my right knee to my butt, and then come back down. Then I do left side, flex, point, down. This is the choreography, okay? So it's heel, toe, down. Okay, you got that? So it all happens with the breathing, okay? Arms are getting tired actually in this position. I remembered why I don't love to teach this exercise because I can't focus on this and teach at the same time. I actually can, I just need to focus. But pushing down into your arms, lifting pelvic floor and core, really pulling in your kittens, and let's flex, point, down. Left side, flex, point, down. Right side, and down. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Flex, point, down. Flex, point, down. Flex, point is your abdominal center pulling into your body. Whether it's touching the mat or not isn't as important. Is how does it feel? Does it feel like you're lifting your pelvic floor and core? Yes, good. 2 more each side. Flex, point, down. 1 more time each side. Awesome. Come all the way down. That's one of those random exercises that you're like, what is this about? Come all the way down. Let's reach our arms all the way back to our toes. Keep the pubic bone down. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. So let's just do this one time without the ring, and then we're going to add the ring, okay? Inhale. As you exhale, float back through the fingertips. Feel the front of the chest expand, open. Float the back of the thighs up off the mat. Don't worry about coming high with your legs. Just think about really long with your legs. And same with the upper body. Don't worry about coming high with your upper body. Feel your chest stretching long across the mat. Roll the shoulders back and reach your fingertips to your toes. Big breath in, big breath out. 2 more breaths. Big breath in, big breath out. 1 more breath. Can you lift those kittens in and up as you lengthen through your toes and fingertips and come all the way down? Turn your head to the right. Okay, we're going to do that same exercise, but we're going to grab the magic circle. So inhale, legs are long. If grabbing the magic circle hurts your low back, hurts your shoulder girdle, then just do what we did a moment ago. So you always have that as an option. Keep the pubic bone anchored down. Activate the deep pelvic floor and core. Roll the shoulders back. Here we go. Inhale, exhale, lengthen through. So I'm not really squeezing the ring. I'm just really lengthening the ring away and bring it down. Turn my head to my left. Inhale, exhale. Pubic bone presses down. Feel the abdominal cavity draw in and up away from the floor. So you're pulling in your kittens, you're opening your chest, straightening your arms if possible, and coming back down. Takes a lot of shoulder flexibility, doesn't it? Inhale and exhale. Roll the shoulders back, pubic bone heavily anchored. Feel the kittens pulling in, feel the chest open, lengthen through the toes, reach your fingertips backwards and bring it back down. Turn your head to the left. 2 more times each side. Inhale, exhale, roll the shoulders back, drawing up through the pelvic floor and core, reaching through the fingertips. Excellent. And coming down. Inhale, exhale, roll the shoulders back and reach. And bring it down. Good. 1 more time each side. Inhale, exhale. Feel the weight of the pubic bone heavy. Feel the strength of the legs and buttocks, the rolling back of the shoulders. Good. And coming down. 1 more time. Inhale, exhale. Lengthen through the fingertips. Reach and really expand the chest. Can you imagine squeezing those palms around the ring as you lengthen and come all the way down? Wow, that's fantastic. Feel that in your shoulder girdle? I did. Definitely come on up. And we're going to round the back. Inhale, exhale, and gently arch. And press, round curl. Really press your hands through the mat into the floor so you can really feel the power of the arm connection to the rib cage, right? Feel the tops of the feet pushing down in the shins. Feel the leg connection to the lower abdomen. Isn't that amazing? And then inhale, lengthening the spine, and then arch. So it's not that you're letting go, you're not just sagging, but you feel the shift in the connection, right? So I still may not need my arms to help me reach my chest forward. It's just that my shoulders are pulling back and I still need my legs to help me open the front of my pelvis. I'm still pushing down into the tops of my feet and then curl. Good. And lengthen. Good. Really track the kittens pulling in. Feel the length of that core connection that we practiced in the very beginning, drawing in and out. Excellent. And then sit back. Child's pose. Excellent. 1 more breath here. Okay. We're going to do another roll back exercise. This is kind of my nemesis. It's called neck pull. I really don't think I could demonstrate it. I think I've said this before. If my life depended on this exercise, I'd be dead because I really cannot do this exercise. Some spines can. My lumbar area, as much as I move and as much as I find flexibility and strength, there's some positions that my bones just don't love to go into. So maybe if I did a 10-day kind of all day workout for 10 days in a row from morning all the way to the evening, I would finally find that deep, deep, deep flexibility. But right now I'm going to appreciate what I have and appreciate what I can do. So I'm going to keep the legs straight for the moment, not putting anything between the ring or between my thighs at the moment. Stretch up tall, tractioning my spine away from my pelvis. So I'm just imagining my spine just floating to the ceiling. Inhaling here. As I exhale, I curl my pelvis under and roll back. I'm only going to roll back as far as I am comfortable and kind of the ability to come up or come back with control. So when I feel like, whoa, there go my legs, that's about my end range. Engage my core and come back up again. Do you see that? Not very far, right? So you're going to play with that idea. Again, for those of you with osteoporosis, osteopenia, I would not attempt this exercise. To be perfectly honest, I would just hinge back in neutral, squeezing the ring and come back up again. It's just a very valuable modification because to stay in neutral and strong is just as valuable as having the flexibility. Okay, so squeeze the ring with your inner feet or ankles, tractioning your spine up out of your pelvis. Inhale, exhale, and curl the pelvis under as you roll back. Keep those heels down. Only go as far as you're confident that you can come back up again without those feet floating off. Inhale, Exhale, lifting up to the pelvic floor and core and curling forward as you sit up tall. 1. Inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, curl and scoop that pelvis under. This is one of those life goal exercises. Yes, curl, 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 curl. Coming back a little further every time. Curling all the way forward and sit up nice and tall too. Inhale, exhale. This time we're going to round over the legs and curl back. Lifting up through the pelvic floor and core. Feel the flexibility of your spine and the strength of the internal core connection. Exhale, curling forward over your knees. Doesn't this look familiar? And sit up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, stretching over. Remember that beach ball, so you're not collapsing onto your thighs. You're really making a shape, a rounded, curled shape with your spine. If you're doing a curled variation, you're squeezing the ring with the inner thighs. You're scooping your coccyx under, relaxing your shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Or strong as you curl all the way forward. Remember the beach ball and sit up nice and tall. Good. 3 more. Up tall, tractioning your spine up out of the pelvis and roll back. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Only as far back as you can control it and curl on up. Okay, for the last 2, we're going to do the very old school version. You're going to come down. You're only going to come up as far as you can come up. So this is really it right here. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the ring with those inner thighs and nod your head. Curl, curl. No, even if I throw it, I can't make it up. And coming back down. Inhale, last one. Exhale, gather pelvic floor and core. Really drop through those core muscles. Feel the reaching through the elbow tips. Squeeze those ribs down and curl, shape shift your spine. Don't pull on your neck, even though it's called neck pull. And come all the way down. What? That exercise is insane. If you should Google it. Watch somebody do that exercise. When they do it effectively, it's mind-blowing. Like, how do they get from perfectly flat with their arms behind them all the way rolled up? It just blows my mind. Okay, so we're going to go to side kick. Here we go. You're going to take your top leg, bring it in line with your hip at the hip height. Your bottom leg is slightly forward. Bottom arm is long. Make sure you've pulled your bottom shoulder blade underneath you and you're lengthened through that top waist. Here we go. We're going to come forward and kick 2 times with a pulse. Pulse, pulse, take it back. Pulse, pulse. And inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 4 more. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, inhale, and exhale, exhale. Fantastic. We're going to go right into bicycle pedals because I'd like to kind of maximize our time on the side position. And 3. So can you maintain that length of the pelvis? 4. Keeping that waistline really long. 5. If you were in class on Tuesday, you know that we talked a lot about making sure to lengthen that waistline. 8. 9. Let's go the other direction. Back, forward, and bend, and press. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Really lengthening through the waistline. 6. 7. And 8. Good. Perfect. Okay, the very last variation, you're going to bring your leg up. It's up at hip height, slightly behind the hip, and you're doing circles. That's it. My thigh is turned to the sky, so I'm turning my thigh to the ceiling. 8, 7, that's it. 6, oh my gosh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, other way. That's it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Okay, let's do the other side. Come on up. Got a couple of twists to do, and then you get to enjoy the rest of your day and weekend. Here we go. Bring your leg up, nice hip height position. We're going to take the top leg forward, pulse forward and back 2 times. So it's inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. So this exercise is just an exercise until we start to bring in the pelvic floor and the core connection. And then it really becomes this mind-body experience, right? So I'm pulling up through my pelvic floor and core, feeling the stability of the bones of my trunk, all through my focus and breath. Last one, motor control. Good. All right, now we're going to take this into a bicycle pedal. So I'm kind of a little bit too far forward, falling off my mat. Here I go, bottom leg is straight, slightly forward, and bicycle pedal. 8, 7. Can you draw up through the core? 6. Remember how we were pushing in and pulling up? You're doing that now. 5, 4, and 3. Excellent. 2 and 1. Fantastic. We're going to reverse it and go back, forward, and then reach it back. 2, 3, and 4. That's it. 5. Melting the shoulders down. 6. 2 more. 7. Feel the length and connection. And 8. Excellent. Okay, we're going to take the leg up and back, slight external rotation. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. 5, 6, 7, 8. Go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bring it down. Wonderful. Come on up. Little spine twist. How'd that go? Pretty intense for being relatively simple, right? Going to open the arms out, keep those legs together. You're more than welcome to bend your knees. And here we go. We go inhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, inhale, exhale. That's it. Maybe close your eyes. What does it feel like when you close your eyes and you visualize the twisting of your spine? Pause here. So we're going to inhale here. Now we're going to exhale as we squeeze 2 times. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Can you feel yourself grow taller in the middle and twist on either end? Twist, twist, and last time, twist, twist, inhale, twist, twist, inhale, and bring it on down. There's so many more exercises to do, but we're going to finish it here today so that you get a chance to enjoy the rest of your day. We've gotten from head to toe, your whole body engaged, lengthening through the arms and legs, walking in place here. Can you lift your pelvic floor and core? Yes, you can. Can you feel your tail rise to the sky? The feeling of tractioning your spine away from your pelvis. So it's like my pelvis is reaching to the ceiling while my spine is stretching to the floor. And as that's happening, the connectors of the spine are stretching like slinkies so that my slinky spine is opening. Lots and lots of room for the nerves to pass through, the release of fresh fluids, the spaciousness my body craves, because gravity pushing down on me all day creates a little bit of pressure. Breathe. Big breath in here. Last collective exhale, closing pelvic floor, lifting up the pelvic floor muscles and stretch. Very good. Walk your hands back to your feet. Big breath in and exhale, rolling up 1 vertebra at a time. Excellent. 3 swings to finish here, and then we are done for the day. Here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, 2 more. And last one, and bring it down. And we're done. Fantastic. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a fabulous, fabulous weekend. A fabulous weekend. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much.